Greetings, YouTube. Crockett36 here on a road trip. See the fam back in Pennsylvania. I've got my fam with me, car full of kids, and my Suburban. My wife's sleeping over there. I should not put her on the internet. And so I wanted to get another video up. A core video. What I'm going to call a core video because it talks about why I like the Allies so much. So, and why I don't like the Axis. So let me throw up there several things. One is the puzzle. Okay, so if I have a puzzle that's already solved, then I'm not so interested in solving it because that's easy, right? What? And right now, general consensus of the community is that the Axis have the favor. The Axis are favored, weighted in their favor. So, hey guys, I'm on YouTube right now, so thanks. So the Axis have the preferred advantage, and yeah, so I'm interested in figuring out how to beat them. And I think in general, that's my challenge. I'm always a positive thinker. I think one of my statements I say a lot is there's always a way, or there's always a way to win. So that's what I'm trying with Axis and Allies right now, and I'm trying it without the bid, particularly since when I'm going to Young Grasshoppers tournament, I'm not going to get a bid. So bending my trying to accommodate those gamey kind of techniques in order to win as the Allies and prevent the Axis from winning. Number two, history. So this game is a threads the needle of history and gaming. The game is not supposed to represent history. If it did, it would be very different, and the Axis wouldn't have much of a chance, realistically speaking. There were moments, but the Axis really didn't have, the resources weren't there to be utilized, particularly when you're playing a one-person game, which I have a problem with, by the way. I don't think that's really Axis and Allies. I think that's a fun experience, and it's good, but one-person game, Axis and Allies, does not represent national interests and even individual victors, which were just absolute factors. Again, threading the needle between history and game. For me, you thread that when you have at least two, if not, the massive melee of a 7-person game or a 6-person game or a 5-person game of Axis and Allies is going to be much more robust than a one-on-one. Where, for instance, I once played this guy and he sent a huge number of Japanese fighters up to help defeat Moscow. I was like, and land them in German territory. And my history buff part of me cringed and said that was not threading the needle. That was one person manipulating, all those troops for one cause, which is, to crush Moscow. And I get that that's a point, but I would think there's unit cohesivity and national interests. And honestly speaking, if Japan and Germany had been able to meet in Moscow, they probably would have started fighting. So there's good questions as to whether or not, in Stalin's mind, he thought about he thought, well, maybe we should just keep going. And that's one of the things where the A-bomb was such a great card up our sleeve. And in God's providence, I think it stopped a bigger, larger war from taking place. So anyways, all that to say that Axis and Allies threads the needle of history and game, which is so cool. If I built a game, I'd rather see the Axis bidding myself. But the Allies have to bid. So, but I don't want to bid because I want to try to defeat the Allies. It's the puzzle that hasn't been solved yet. And if I win, if I beat you as the Allies and you're the Axis, I'm sorry, but I've really beat you. If I beat you and you're the Allies and I'm the Axis, the game's already tilted in my favor. So I don't take it as a big, it's not a big win. Because we all know that the Axis is supposed to win. So when you win, so in other words, if we play 2 games and the Axis wins both games, there's no victory there. It's fun. I'll enjoy it. But if we play 2 games and I beat you and you're the Allies, or you beat me and I'm sorry, you beat me and I'm the Axis, or I beat you and you're the Axis, that's the victory. So just putting that out there for the Axis Nihilist community. That's my thoughts on puzzles that aren't solved. The puzzle that's not solved right now is the Allies, not the Axis. Maybe in 2 years it'll be, you know, the thinking will be, wow, the Allies have it. But right now I'm trying to solve the unsolved puzzle. All right, YouTube. That's the latest thoughts I have in my brain. Have a great day in July.